Hello there, my name is Sebastian Straub and I'm the Principal Solutions Architect at N2WS. In this video, we'll talk about how to utilize the new multi-generational file-level recovery feature. This feature will allow you to review multiple backups of the same resource at the same time and search through them as well. This feature does not require any agents or any previous indexing of the backup data. And this feature is now available in N2WS version 3.2.1. So let's get started with our restore. So what I'm going to do is I'll choose my backup monitor, and then I'm going to find one of my backups. So let's play around with this backup policy. This backup policy backs up most of my Windows-based instances, but this feature that I'm going to show you right now works with Windows and also with Linux-based instances. So this is just a coincidence that I'm going to be using the Windows-based instances. So what I can do now is I can choose a point in time to perform a file and folder level recovery from. Previously, if you needed to review what's inside that backup, what you needed to do is you needed to choose the backup set, click on recover, and then within the next section you have the explore functionality. That's going to bring up a file manager and allow me to review the data that's stored within each of those sections. Now, something else I can do is, well, if somebody wanted me to recover a certain folder, a certain file, but I'm not quite sure which one of the backups still contains that particular resource, well, then I actually had to review all of them till I finally find that particular entry. That's no longer the case, and I'll show you how this works. So select a backup set, click on recover, and click on the resource itself that you want to recover from. And you click on explore, and here is a new feature available. So this means, well, how far back in time would you like to go from the currently selected backup set? In this case, I have a maximum of 15 backups available. That's because that's how many backups I'm keeping. Now, what I'm going to do is I'll choose the last 4 backup sets. So that's what I'm choosing here. And then I'm going to click on Start Session. And that's going to initialize a file and folder level recovery. And when I click on Open Session, it's going to take me into the correct setting within the user interface, file level restore session, and it's now opening that file manager. Just takes a moment, and then the file level recovery manager is started up. So you can see now this is the backup that we opened up. That's the volume that's part of this backup. And that's the first drive. And this is the interesting part, because remember when I mentioned that I'm opening the last 4 backups? So that's what you're seeing here now. So we're looking at this volume, that's the drive designation. And then here, this is where we're looking at the different backups of that volume. So that's the 27th, the 28th, 29th, and 30th. And then I can start browsing through these backups at the same time. So it's exactly the same backup of the same volume, but it's different times of this volume. So now this gives me a lot of freedoms, which means if I browse into one of these backups, that's what I did, that's the 27th, I can use a search functionality right here. Let's just search for a page file. I'm going to click search, and there it is. So it found that file in this particular backup from that day. And here I can also choose the search depth, how far I want to go into the different folders. Now this also works then if I'm not choosing a particular day. I could also choose, well, all of them. So this is what I'm doing here. And let's try this out. Pagefile.sys. I'm going to hit search again, and there we go. So I found this file now in all 4 backups. See, you can see them right here, 27, 28, 29, the 30th. And this would be really interesting. This would be really useful if one of those days wouldn't contain that file anymore because somebody deleted it. So this gives you the ability to search through your backups without the need of deployment of agents without the need of cataloging or indexing these files, because we have the ability to do this ad hoc whenever needed. So that's how the multi-generational file level recovery works. Hope you found this useful, and I also hope you're going to join me in the next video as well. Have a great day.